Welcome back, everyone, for the men's game versus Allen. For those of you just tuning in, you missed a scorcher. It was 8-0, the women triumphing over Allen, and the men hoping to get a W as well. Dirk Andrews has gone on a spiritual quest, so I'm instead joined by
Marche.
Nice to have you here. She's here to enjoy what will become her favorite sport, and we're looking forward to it too. And and there we go, and we're back. That all adds to the drama, by the way.
Yes, it does.
And we are back again for the third time in 25 seconds. So, yeah. How's your first impression of the sport going right now?
It's good. I like it.
A surprising amount of black screens. But
Yes. Well, this isn't my first one. It's the second one.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good. Okay. And this actually, what was your first game that you did?
I believe it was the first soccer game.
Oh, the very, very first one?
I believe so.
Was it one of the friendlies or one of the league games? It was
a real game.
It was a real game. We just got a confirmation from hit boss Zach Mitchell.
Thanks, Zach.
And I think that one was I remember a pretty close game. I think I was streaming that one.
I was with Dirk.
Oh, that must have been fun for you. I'm gonna have to try hard to get that kind of
energy. That was when I
in there.
came to you in class and I asked you where were you.
Yes, shame on me. But now the shame is on Dirk.
Yes, you did.
So Coffeyville on a string of disappointing games, hoping to net a win here. Allen, I believe when I checked their, I want to say they were 2-3 or 3-2, and I think they've had a couple difficult games. So I think the men, from what I've been hearing from them, feel like this is a chance for them to get back to winning ways, as it were. And we kind of hope that's how things are going to eventually end up, but it looks like that's kind of a rough start for getting in that direction. I really should have kept my mouth shut during a corner kick of all things.
Yes, it's already starting.
Yes, and we do have our starting goalkeeper is back in the goal. Jose Quinones is back again, and that one, I don't know if you really could have saved that one, though. That was in a really difficult spot, and there's really not much he could have done. But
we
still,
call him Mr. Swift.
Who's we?
Me and Dirk.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it.
We call Jose Mr. Swift.
Well, I'll have to come up with an adorable nickname for him as well. Any particular reason why he chose that one?
He was doing really good in the first game that I commentated on, and he was just catching everything, and so we came up with the name Mr. Swift.
That's fair. I like that. Dirk tends to prefer nicknames that begin with Mr. or Miss, depending.
Yeah, we might have to get him checked out.
No, I mean, that's just his style, I think, which is fine. Everyone loves Dirk's style. But until then, you're stuck with us. As we hopefully get to watch CCC get back in the game, but it looks like Allen is on a breakaway, and they've got some help in the middle. Going to hold it up, beats the defender, but not the second defender. Excellent stop there to get that out of danger. And having trouble getting that out of the midfield. Looks like Allen's going to go forward with that yet again.
I'm hoping we don't stay stuck in the midfield the whole game.
I'm pretty confident. Oh, it's interesting. The ref's going to bring that one back for a Coffeyville free kick. Still got plenty of chances to make something happen here. Excellent work to win that one away, but looks like a bit of confusion between the players. I believe that was Ventura who was trying to escape with that one. And easily cleared out in the back. So far, I'm still kind of looking for that opportunity, trying to create something. Still early, though, in the first half. Haven't even had 5 minutes go by. I know it feels like it's been longer.
It looks like they don't have a plan yet. It looks like they're just kicking the ball right now.
Yep. And maybe they're just trying to figure something out, figure out an angle of attack, trying to find a weakness to exploit. No, There's nothing wrong with that, playing slow and steady. Sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
If you're a turtle and your opponent falls asleep in the middle of a race, slow and steady does win. I think I may let the metaphor get away with me there.
Maybe just a little.
Oh, looks like that one is going to go to Allen after all. I think the referee is going to say that was a foul throw, which is not something you see very often. You have to bring the ball from behind your head all the way forward, and you have to have at least 1 foot on the ground, in case you're curious. Or actually, I believe you have to have I don't know. It was a foul throw. Let's just say it there. And wow, excellent touch by it. He is flying forward, trying to force his way past the defenders. Unfortunately, stopped up there. Believe that was Alejandro. Yes, it was. Always fast on the ball.
Allen stole the ball.
How dare they? When you put it like that. Oh, it looks like they're on a breakaway. He's going to go one-on-one with Jose. No, he's going to take the easy tap in.
And another score.
Yes, indeed. There wasn't much Jose could do there with two forwards attacking right there and one of them wide open. I mean, all he could do was cover the goal as best he could, and Allen's going to go up 2-0 still early in the first half. So still plenty of time to hopefully rework something. So if they were trying to figure something out now, I think they may have realized time has run out.
Yes.
Played out to the wing, looks to send it straight forward, floats it, I was about to say over the top, but didn't quite make it past the Allen defense. Coffeyville scrambling to get back into position. Feels like every time they try to make a move, there's 1 or 2 black shirts descending on them. Not a lot of room to maneuver.
Yeah, but then right after they get the ball, you see our players just surrounding them.
Yes, which is what you want to see. You want to try to fight back for the ball every time you lose it, which is tiring, to say the least. But, hey, they're young. They got tons of energy, I'm sure.
It's not as hot outside anymore.
Yeah, there's a nice breeze, so let's hope that helps. Speaking of fighting for that ball, excellent way to win that. Just tries to tap it away to play it off, and whoa, a little bit of hazard there on the sideline. Dangerous place to be. I believe that was Wallace who was attempting to get that up the field. Oh, in a dangerous spot. If he can take a good play, good touch. Almost fell kindly.
So close.
Yeah, I think maybe that second touch was meant to blast that in from distance, but the second touch did not hit as sweetly as that first one did.
Yeah.
Still, Coffeyville's most dangerous attack so far. We need to see more like that, and eventually they got to go in. That's just science. Jose hesitates, hits the ball first. The referee's saying no foul there, nothing wrong with it, which is good, but he is going to say that is a corner kick. And I think it was during the men's game. I don't know if it was last week or one before that, but when one of the Coffeyville players was charging towards the goalie outside of the box, the goalie hit the player and nothing else. And that goalie was actually red carded because that is incredibly dangerous.
Wow.
This time with Jose, you saw he smacked the ball away first, and after that his body's just there and there's nothing he can do about it. So now we got a out-swinging corner kick, probably going to be there right at the top where the penalty spot is. Let's see if that's exactly what he's going to be aiming for. Actually fell a little bit short there, not able to get past the first Coffeyville defender.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go to a player, but
he had lots of options. See, that is the trick for corner kicks. You kick it to your team. I learned that in soccer school.
There's soccer school.
Oh, of course there is. I was top of my class at soccer school for learning all those valuable tips and tricks. All right, looks like Coffeyville has a chance. I just could not turn with it again before an Allen player was there to knock out the danger. 2 defenders and the goalie scrambling for that one.
I think you got to stop jinxing us.
Oh, what can I say? It's the curse of the commentator. Sends the ball way up the field, other side. trying to shrug off the Allen defense, able to get it back over his head, and tried to do. Looks like he's going to win a foul right here. A little bit of posturing there, a little bit of slowing down the play. He just rammed it over his chest. Yeah, all legal, in case you were wondering.
Okay, that's good to know for the future.
Of course, you do have to eventually give them a 10-yard berth for their free kick, and I think, the referee's going to say that they needed to back up from that. Is he going to bring it all the way back, we'll say? Well, I kind of wondered because the Coffeyville player opted to just go ahead and take that free kick, and it came off of one of those defenders who was standing directly in front of it. And, yes, I think he may have gotten a yellow card for not backing off in time. So shows what I know, right? Apparently that was a little too much for the referee. So first card of the game, and only about 10 minutes in. Coffeyville's got this is actually a really excellent place to just send to float that one into the box, and it is floated into the box, but just past the far post where he was lurking. But they'll have a chance to, I think he changed his mind there and went for a throw-in. Looked like a corner for a second. Even saw like a little shake of his hand to say, I changed my mind. Oh, again, just over any prospective Raven heads there that could have gotten the finishing touch on it. And again, still fighting to win that ball in the midfield, trying to keep from a potentially dangerous giveaway there. Yep, he's able to do just enough to steer that away. Doesn't even flinch.
I would have.
Oh, I would have. You'd have to drag me off the field in a stretcher. And I think he's going to be able to get to this on time. Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
I give myself half credit on that one, and I give him an A for effort.
I would say A+. It was okay. It was good.
Yeah, and as you can see, of course, by the corner flag, the wind is blowing towards the Coffeyville goal, which is advantageous up here on the hill where we do get those high winds. Can be very helpful for you if you are pressing in that direction. Of course, we've seen in previous games, sometimes it's really nice where you can just float a ball, then it's basically killed in midair, falls down to your players who are ready to scoop it up. So, who knows?
Let's see if that happens tonight.
I'm hoping so. Preferably in the first half. If it happens in the second half,
yes.
It means things have gone horribly wrong. Looks like we've got a substitution here and ready to restart play. Good header to get that over. The Allen defenders have a chance to charge up the wing, and unfortunately not able to get that under control. That was Alejandro again. Coffeyville kind of staying back a little bit. Not pressing up as deep as they could. Maybe feeling like that could lead to a giveaway later if they're not careful.
Well, I feel like if they're more spread out, it'll be a good chance to basically like man-to-man try and get the ball.
And as long as you got someone near the ball who can charge forward and take a chance at, looks like the referee is going to go ahead and bring that back. I believe that foul was on Gabrielle. And Vitor, I believe, here with the kick.
And back to Allen.
So many Allen players charging up the field. This could be another opportunity for them. But, mishandled. That's unfortunate for them. They had they definitely had some numbers going up, and that was how they scored their last goal, on a breakaway with a few numbers, but was not meant to be this time.
I don't think we'll let them do a breakaway.
Not like that. Are you saying we've learned our lesson?
Yes.
And, that could have gone potentially bad. That's one of those times where the wind blowing against it kind of helps, because we would not want that to stop right there.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
And Allen's going to let that go out for a throw-in. Allen players very confident on the ball.
Yeah, they look like they're showing off just a bit.
Well, they have earned the right for it. The wins are literally in their favor right now.
True.
But things can shift pretty quickly. There's an old adage that 2-0 is a very dangerous lead because it can make you complacent, and it disappears faster than you might think. At least we can hope so.
Yes.
Now, if it becomes 3-0, then there's no adage about that. That's just ouch.
We'll be in big trouble then.
Yes, and I'm sure that you were there watching the USA versus Mexico game last week. I believe that was on Friday. That actually ended 3-0. Not in our favor, unfortunately. I was looking at my Facebook memories actually, and one popped up of a win against Mexico. I was like, wow, that is spectacularly ill-timed. But that's how Facebook memories work.
But memories bring back good times also.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I need to just curate all the bad ones out of there.
Unless it's on Facebook. Facebook is always bad memories.
That's true. That's true. What, are you saying you don't want to see what your old boyfriend / girlfriend was doing back in the day? And
No, I just don't want to see what I posted.
Oh, no.
I feel like I said some stupid things.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad. Although I think that if I look at the stuff that I wrote when I was even 16 years old, I was like, I'm really glad I kept that to myself. No one will ever see the light of day.
Ooh, that's dark.
Well, I think I should have said that no one will ever see it, or it will never see the light of day. Mix my metaphors. This is what happens when I get excited about all the soccer going on. And, is he going to play this to the outside? He is, but he's forced to kind of track back for it, falls behind him. And Alejandro with the touch, looking for maybe a playback, gets it, still trying to get out of danger there. And, yes, looks like Coffeyville's going to be able to attempt to restart it.
Which is good. They had a plan.
Yes,
and
indeed.
It shows that they're trying.
Yep, and that was Ventura looking to switch the play. And that's going to go out for an Allen throw-in.
We've had a lot of outs.
We have, and okay, just going to let that one go back to Jose. Mr. Swift, was that the name?
Yes, Mr. Swift.
Oh, okay, I'll have to keep that one in mind. Well played there. Getting it under control. Dealing with a heavy pressure from Allen, but going to be able to turn it into something. It's going to instead go all the way back to the Allen keeper, which is the first thing he's had to do for a while. It's been relatively untested. We've had one good chance and a potential possible header, kind of similar to the one we saw from Christine in the women's game, where she was able to pick up on a free kick and just smash that into the back of the net. We would love to see one of those.
Yes, we would. I was not here for the girls' game.
Oh no, you missed it, really?
Yeah, I was at work.
It was so good. When did you get here?
I got here maybe 10 minutes before the game ended.
Oh, okay. So you did get to see that final goal that she made. The one that she made looked so easy. The very casual one.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't see that either.
Oh no. Ah, well, I mean, hey, that is one of the reasons why we have these available. You can see it, of course, on YouTube even later, which I guess I can't tell someone not listening to that to check it out later, but I guess maybe if you have to walk away and do some chores or something, you know where to find it.
Yes, on your phone.
And what was that channel again?
If you want to find us on YouTube, we will be on KUSN 98.1.
All right. Good to know. And I do find myself checking out some of the games, either ones that I missed because I unfortunately couldn't be there, or just because I know it's a particularly good game and I want to see some of the highlights.
Well, speaking of game, we have the football game this Saturday against Butler Community College, BCC.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be at 7 o'clock.
That one is going to be a really good one because Butler is going to be a challenging team.
I can't wait. We're just like such rivals with BCC.
Are we really?
Yes, we are.
Oh, here's a chance. He gets a little bit of space, and there it is. Coffeyville opens up their account, and you hear the crowd going wild outside.
Ravens won.
All right, so back to that two-goal spread right there. Very good, very clean. He just opened up with just enough space, and he placed it well. That's one of those where you get really tempted to go for power because you're far out, and all you end up doing is blasting it straight over the net, which is unfortunate, to say the least, but when it goes right, when you just take your time and get it just right in that sweet spot, that's what we like to see. All right, so here we go again. It looked kind of rough there for a second when Allen got their third, but Coffeyville responds appropriately, so we're back in the game, which I guess shows that they were never really out of it. And, wow, it is dangerous on the sidelines over there right now.
Yes, it is. All of the people on the ground are getting hit with the ball.
I'd want to be hiding behind something at least. Maybe like just a really tall player would shield me.
But even sitting on the bench would be better than on the ground.
True, but as you know, as I can see, you got all the names written down. Coffeyville men's team has an incredibly deep bench. We have so
True.
many players right now. A lot of talent there. Still trying to find a way to gel at this part of the season. All right, throw in from Coffeyville. And, misplayed there. Allen is charging forward. They've got 4 players in the attack. And, crucial stop there. That could have been it if that had gone through.
Ooh.
Plays it over. And saying that there was a handball there, but referee pays no mind. Which is weird because normally when a player says something, the referee calls it immediately. But it looks like it's going to be brought back for an Allen free kick, who opts to take it very quickly.
They are very dangerous right now.
Yes, indeed, and by taking it quickly, I think they were counting on, goes through Jose's legs right there. He needs to get back up and okay.
Miss kick?
Miss kick would be one word you could use for that.
Isn't that 2?
No, you're saying that it was a missed kick.
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha. So, yeah, that was, that's one of those where if he'd gotten just about any sort of purchase on it at all, could have been it, but, well, he didn't. So we'll see if they can have another chance here. Finds a player open in the box, but cleared away pretty handily. And I think that was a mix of being proud of the work he did and being a little irritated that was allowed to happen in the first place.
Maybe.
He's a very passionate man. And goes over. Okay, just going to leave that one for Jose. Wise choice. And looking for support on the wing. And finding some help here. This is going to be a potentially dangerous play.
That was
just
so
past.
close.
You can see that Jose was not 100% sure that was going to go past his net, and he was maybe a little bit nervous about that one, but ultimately it's just going to go out for a goal kick.
It looked like he was prepared for it, though. He was on the edge of it.
Yeah, the fact that he was kind of standing at the edge of his net watching it in at least shows that he was tracking it, which is what you want. Want to be careful about it, and it's better to be safe than sorry. And wow, just sends that high up into the stands. Heads up, everyone. Down there, be safe. That almost got all the way up here to the 5th floor.
Maybe we should make that a challenge.
Yes, the first player that can smash a soccer ball into the window here, Zach Mitchell, will buy you a pizza.
Maybe.
And we're pretty sure that no offers of free pizza are ever valid, but hey, it's worth a try. And Allen once again on the attack. You had Alejandro tracking back, trying to cut that out, but eventually he picks it up in the midfield, sends it forward, only for Allen to pick it up again.
They're very smooth.
Very smooth indeed, and that was Guillerme who gave a little bit of shoulder to one of the Allen players, sending him to the turf. Allen's just looking for just about 6 inches of free space so that they could take a shot on goal, but Coffeyville is not going to give that much that easily. Forcing the track all the way back.
Nice footwork we had there for
Wow,
Allen.
yeah, we've got players all over the pitch, and I think the referee is gonna have some words here, and let's see what kind of words he's gonna have specifically. It looks like he's reaching for cards, and oh dear,
What's that?
he didn't. Okay, I saw like a flash of red,
Yeah, me too.
but I didn't see him actually raise it above his head.
Which is what he would do if he was calling it, right?
Yeah, so that's a good question.
No, he was telling him where to stand.
Yeah, I think it was maybe more of just some words spoken. Maybe he's writing down some notes for later. It seemed like he was trying to calm the play down, because I don't know if you were watching all the players falling to the pitch time and time again. Well played there. The referee's going to say he did not like how high his boot was. He's going to give a free kick to Allen.
And I go back to saying this game is very dangerous.
Yes, they can tell that now that Coffeyville's got their goal, it's like they can taste a second one. And if you could get a second one, oh wow, that one just goes straight through his legs. Gets a little bit of ball there, which is probably the reason why he's not being shown any cards right now. But the Allen player is a little slow to get up, but I think he'll be okay.
Okay.
Now the referee is okay. We've got another player going down.
Okay.
And yeah, looks like we're going to stop the clock here while they give this player some treatment. All right, free kick for Allen, and oops, I don't think that's what he was going for. God, we got players all over the pitch today. Allen, that's exactly the reaction I would have for the first one and the second one. Just, I should have had that, he's thinking. Not that I wouldn't have missed that in a more spectacular manner, but you know what I mean. And played forward. Over the top of his head, trying to find Alejandro on the wing. He's been all over the place in in the Allen part of the field here.
I mean, but that's also his job, so.
Oh, true. But he's doing it well.
Very well.
Okay, looks going to go back to his goalie. He's going to have to release that pretty quickly. He's being put under serious pressure. I think that was Guillermo up front, I believe. And, nice. That's very casual, that that grab right there. Is like, fine, one more again. Whoa, okay, yeah, that one's going to end up being a foul. I think the referee is going to, he's going to be showing some cards here before long. The more fouls that go by without cards being shown, I think the more fouls we're going to see.
He looks like he's very serious on what that was, telling them to back off.
Yeah, because there's definitely, this game got a bit chippy is the word for it.
A bit?
A bit. It's definitely not a boring game. I'm enjoying myself up here. I just, I think what the referee's thinking, and what we're thinking as well, is you don't want it to cross that line where someone gets hurt. We already saw that Allen player had to leave the pitch, so we're hoping he's doing better, but you may need to take a breather. And, that falls sweetly. That falls very sweetly, and that is going to be goal number 2 for Coffeyville. And
very smooth.
I believe that is Guillermo yet again, who has been up with Alejandro, been attacking all of these. So Coffeyville now closing that gap to just 1 goal left to make up. Now this is a first half, and plants that ball and says, yeah, get that going again really quickly. We want to keep this going. They've got the momentum behind it.
Yes, I feel like those goals are motivating them.
I feel motivated. I can only imagine how motivated they feel. So Allen now has to be thinking, it's like, what happened? It's like we had a 3-goal advantage. We were in control of the game, and all of a sudden, all it takes is just one little slip, and Coffeyville pounced.
You can't get cocky too early into the game.
True. I don't think that traveled out. Yeah, he definitely kept it in. He's charging up the pitch. That is Vitor, who draws a foul right there. He's going to get a – Coffeyville will get a free kick there. He was really exploding out of there, and pretty much any contact on him was going to send him tumbling. And I think he's saying he's not going to need to come out. He's all right.
One pan up a little bit. Right there. I like it.
But, yeah, once you start to realize that you've lost that advantage, you've lost that the momentum, and the other team's now pressing, it's really hard to get back where you were. So we're going to see how this happens. And there's Zach Mitchell there. He looks very concerned right now.
Yes, he does.
As he's watching this free kick, no doubt. It looks like Allen's going to be the beneficiaries of it and blast it deep. That's speculative, to say the least. That's going to be an easy grab for Jose. I guess maybe he thought that Jose was too far out of his net and wanted to test him, which is fair. You know, goals have happened based on that. Looking to find someone running into the gap, but instead just back to the Allen goalie, who is, he kind of went from not being tested to facing some really difficult challenges, both of which went flying past him. One on the ground, the other pretty much straight through him.
They were very fast, like back to back too. So
looks like the referee is going to play advantage there for Allen rather than bring it back for a foul, and able to keep it going out. And Allen is really pressing here. You think they want that advantage back. They're going to say yes, foul on the outside of the box at a very dangerous place for Allen.
The Ravens are not going to say yes to that very easily.
Yeah, and okay, let's be careful there. We're seeing a little extracurricular activity here. I don't think the ref saw it. And if the ref didn't see it, then nothing happened. You see Vitor trying to keep things calm. Everyone's best friends here.
It's good they could just talk to each other and calm situations down.
Yeah. I believe that was Carlos Ventura, who was just walking away from there, looking for a spot in the wall. And this is, there's so many different ways this could go. With a big, strong right boot, he could just aim straight for the far post. He could try to float it in towards any of those black shirts who will be charging inside. This is a big opportunity for Allen. Looks like he goes for just blast it in, far corner. Yep, and now Allen gets some of that momentum back, except
just a bit.
Okay. I guess that was not a goal after all. Maybe that went up and over the top, and we just couldn't tell the difference from here.
Well, it looked like it went in.
Oh, okay. Now it's 4-2.
There you go.
Still pretty confused about what happened there on that last one. So yeah, we got some confusion up here while we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. So Allen now re-extending their lead to 2 goals. And definitely we have, I believe the technical term is a goal fest on our hands.
A goal fest?
A goal fest. I mean,
wow.
4-2, 6 goals in one half, and we're still have just over a third of the half left to go. I don't know how your fractions are, but that means a lot of time.
I don't math.
Well, that's good. Because I'm an English teacher, so we don't need to do any math here. And Allen making another move.
But then Coffeyville takes the move right back. And out we are.
And looks like we've got another player on the pitch. And 2 yellow cards being thrown out. One for Allen and one for Coffeyville. Coach Schicky is not very happy with that. But it looks like
he hasn't been happy for a minute.
Yeah, but it looks like, is he reaching for... Oh, no.
I'm
Is
seeing
he?
red.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He really needs to put that red card in his back pocket because every time that flashes out there, I get nervous.
Let's go back one.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun that's kind of some fun soccer trivia for you. Is that referees tend to keep their yellow card in their front pocket and their red card in their back pocket, just in case you accidentally grabbed for the wrong one. It's kind of hard to take that back after you flash red to someone.
Right.
Also keeps us from being made nervous. But yeah, Coffeyville chance to possibly get this back to a 1-goal deficit. Floats it in beautifully. Goalie punches it away. And whoa, careful there. Almost caught his own player with that boot. And Allen trying to make a break on the wing here and tried to get a little too fancy with it. Coffeyville's got some chances here. This is, I think this may be one of the best games I've seen them play this semester, where even though they kind of went down early, still looking for opportunities to charge back up. Although even in the games where they've sort of been facing the most, let's say, challenges, they've still consistently fought to get back in the game.
Yeah, I think they're good at that, getting their head back into the game and trying the best they can.
Yep, which is which is what you hope for. And Alejandro, he mistimes it, and he eventually there's a foul right there. So probably just happy to see the play kind of slow down. If he had turned with the help that he had, could have potentially be disastrous. Had some help there from Joel Gonzalez. And now Allen hoping to get a similar result to the last one. Well, this one's a little too far away to just go for an out-out shot, but it's a perfect distance to find one of your teammates in the box, and that's exactly what he's going to try for. An easy stop by Jose.
Mr. Swift.
Yes, although it helps when they put it right in your face. So he'll be happy to see that one heading out and back down the pitch. Referee says, play on.
Wow, he played that off very well.
And Allen are going to lose control of that. So we've got 2 balls on the pitch there for a second, but now we know what we're doing. A lot of confusion as to where he should be for this throw here, so Joel Gonzalez is going to have to walk it back a little bit. This is actually a pretty dangerous place to have control of the ball on a throw-in, because as you can see, all it takes is one mistimed touch, and all of a sudden it gets pounced on, something that happened to Allen earlier. And, oh, wow, good punch. A second good punch. Wow. Whew. That was
close.
I think he just did that for us to enjoy it right there. Yeah, he's like, okay. Yes, he's making that same face that we all are. Just
he was blowing it off.
Yeah. Excellent punch right there, and an excellent second punch to knock that out. Thank you, Joel. Or thank you,
Jose.
Yeah, Jose. Joel, we were talking about earlier. Oh, just slips past Jose there on the near post, or rather, yeah, and that's going to be 5-2 Allen. Allen's got their 3-goal advantage again, and we've got some cheers going on over there. Seem pretty proud of him. That was a pretty good touch right there. Good finish. And the referee saying, hey, let's get this going again. We got a game to play.
Yes, game.
And back again we go. All feels like a little Groundhog Day, but I think Groundhog Day movie had a happy ending from what I recall.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
I watch it every February.
Oh, really? You do?
Yes, I do.
There are definitely worse movies to watch. I actually really enjoyed it a lot. Although I've always been of the firm opinion that it would be 10 times as better without a romance subplot.
Yes, I can see that.
I mean, I guess the thing is, she only knew him for a single day, and he went through what I think is, I want to say that the the person who wrote it said he officially went through something like 10,000 years of looping there. Something ridiculous like that.
I read like 10, not 10,000.
Maybe 10,000 is overshooting it. That's definitely worth looking up. Did you ever see the recent-ish movie Happy Death Day?
I have not.
It's kind of fun. It's like What If Groundhog Day, but murder. And the whole thing, she has to find out, like, who's this person who's murdering her. And there is a part in the movie where they explicitly, where a character says, this is all kind of like Groundhog Day. And she's like, what? It's like Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. It's like, I haven't seen it. And it's like, you haven't seen Groundhog? And that's the conversation. And I really enjoyed that. It made me laugh. Because, yeah, it's Groundhog Day, but with murder. It's fun.
I've been wanting to see it. 10 years.
10 years? Okay.
Yes, 10 years.
10,000 years is so much cooler, though.
No, it's not. I would hate that.
But doesn't that explain the way he was acting in the movie, though? I think,
yes.
some things that happened in there which are pretty funny but also pretty dark, which I think is why I like the movie so much. And, it looks like Alan is on the breakaway again. Now I really want to see Groundhog Day. Dang it. I think it actually may be the best one of Bill Murray's movies. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Excellent stop by the Coffeyville defense there. It looks like there's a little bit of contact there, but they're both getting up, both Coffeyville and Allen player, and sent forward, I believe. Yes, that is Alejandro. He's been very aggressive in that position. Guillerme losing track of that, and Allen sending it back forward. Again, stuck against the sideline. Allen looking for another opportunity, maybe trying to make it 4-2 before the half is over, trying to sort of seal their dominance of this game. Coffeyville on a breakaway, no offside called. Good play, just has to. It gets away from the goalie, but not in time for him to get back. You could see he was just trying to tap that over the goalie's head, just floated over there, but was not able to get the type of contact on there he would have wanted. And it was a very long distance effort. It's going to go across the face of goal here.
Could have made it.
Debatable. Okay, it could maybe a different shot could have made it. If that's what you meant, then yes. I agree wholeheartedly. And hey, it's going to go out for a Coffeyville throw. I'm going to be happy to regain possession there. Right, yeah, the referee is going to say it just right on the outside of the box. A little too much contact there. Inches away from being a penalty kick, but this is still an excellent opportunity for Coffeyville. So who's got the best left boot who can just smash this in? You have Guillerme on the right, maybe thinking about his luck here. You got Vitor standing over it, a little discussion over how to handle this. I say just blast it in.
I feel like just going straight forward for it is the best.
Just got to get it around the wall is the hard part. It's got Vitor. Looks like he's going to be in charge of it. Smashes it. Unfortunately, not able to get past that wall. Coffeyville looking to regain possession as Allen looks to counterattack. And crucial stop there, but still has not completely cut out the danger as bodies are flying around trying to get this ball under control.
And now it's under control.
Well, you say that, but it still seems pretty. Oh, wait, no, he's going to be the one who gets it under control. We've got Guillerme tries to backheel it, looking for Alejandro, who does find him eventually across the face of goal, but unfortunately was a little too far ahead for an easy tap-in. Good goal, or rather a good opportunity there. Very well played. Good setup on all of that. And looks like we got a substitution here for Allen. Maybe sensing that there's a little bit of momentum behind Coffeyville. They're going to get some fresh legs on there.
Tired. You get tired running around.
I get tired. I got tired walking down 2 flights of stairs, so I can only imagine what it's like out there.
Walking down the stairs?
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started to, the hell of walking up those stairs. It was pretty rough.
I would think. I mean, I think down the stairs is so much easier.
Oh, you know how it is. I don't have the energy that these guys have, unfortunately. But speaking of energy, oh, looks like they're gonna maintain it. You've got, yep, he's gonna go to Alejandro on the wing, who sends it straight back in, and as I mean, I'm pretty sure that was intended to be a cross. Almost became a shot. Oh, look at that! Picks his pocket and tries to do a quick counterattack, just looking for a little bit of space. Might have wanted to shoot it, but way too many bodies on that ball. And oh, high boot right there. That's going to be a free kick for Coffeyville.
Let's find the kicker, too. Let's find the kicker. Find the ball.
And if what was called is what I think it was, should be an indirect free kick. I'm going to find out here. I want to see what the referee says. A lot of discussion.
Oh, he slapped his face a little bit. Told him to perk up.
So looks like they're going to get their wall set up.
He's telling them to back up more.
Yes, indeed. And sends it around. And oh
It
no,
was so
off the post.
close.
But it looks like, yeah, they're going to say that was over. Wow, that was straight off the training ground, as they say, when you try to pull a little trick like that. And it almost worked.
It did. It was so close to going into the net.
Yeah, and you can tell they did not expect it. They had their wall lined up. It's what saved them from the last free kick, and they didn't even notice. Oh, looks like we got a ringer in here to take this goal kick. And looks like it's going to be knocked out for a throw-in. I always love that. the kind of I'm helping you, but I'm not helping you. I'm actually slowing it down thing.
It's just courtesy.
Well, it's slowing everything down and wasting their time, but it's framed as courtesy. It's very sneaky. It's something I don't know. I don't know how much soccer you have to watch before you see all those weird little things that they do, all those nuances, but I love it. So I think by the end of this season, you're probably going to have a new appreciation for all this, right?
Yes, I will.
Although next time, you need to show up for the women's game, too. You need to see both of them.
I was at work. What was I supposed to do?
Tell your boss you got more important things to do than work. You can work when you're dead, which doesn't even make sense. But
well,
maybe your boss won't know that.
If you've seen Beetlejuice, then you know.
We're talking about all kinds of good movies from the 80s now. That is true. Weren't they making a sequel for that movie or something?
If they did, then I need to go look it up.
Oh, you're more optimistic than I am, but maybe I just misheard. Who knows? They make sequels to everything these days. I guess actually now seems like a good question. While we wait for play to restart, would you prefer a sequel or a reboot or a remake? I don't know what the difference is between remake and
I
reboot.
wouldn't want a remake. I don't think they could do it as well as it was made.
Yeah, I mean, even if they got Tim Burton back to do his weird thing that he does with all of his movies, I don't know if it would be the same. I love the jankiness of the claymation stuff. And, he's going to have to do this by himself. Oh, that's not going to come down in time. Nice thought, though. That's exactly what you want to do. That chip just became chupped. He's way too high up, but I see what he was going for. But, yeah, now... Don't make me have to Google this. I'm staring at the roster, and I'm so tempted to see if I was right about that. I don't know. I guess it would be really interesting to see how would you even do a sequel to that? You can't have any of the same actors. I mean, It wouldn't make any sense, I don't think. And
I mean, I feel like you could have maybe one of them.
If they were going to bring back one actor, of course I don't. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry. I kind of lost track. I really liked the lady who was sort of in charge of their case. You know, the lady who was smoking through the hole in her throat because that's apparently how she died. I liked her a lot.
Which doesn't make sense because there's a scene in there where she's smoking and it's coming out of her throat.
Yeah, which I guess maybe that's the point where it doesn't matter, but that's just how she lived her life. And yeah, man, now I really want to see that movie. I need to see what's on Netflix or something after I get home. Who am I kidding? I'm going to go to bed the second I get home. This is late for me. It is right now, in case anyone's curious, it is 8 o'clock here at Coffeeville, and I am getting too old to stay up very late. So, oh, look at that. Off the corner flag is forced to send it out for a throw-in, but, maybe the referee is saying it went out previously, saying a throw-in for Coffeeville. Okay. Maybe there was a deflection off the Allen player. We'll take it. He's not gonna let Vitor have any extra steps on this one. Yep, gonna be another throw in right there.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, when he cut it like that,
Yes.
definitely. Looked pretty smooth though. And a bit of a more powerful throw in there, trying to get it around the Allen players. They are lurking around all of these and sends it long. There's only one Coffeeville player who could potentially get to it. It's going to be headed back to their keeper, though.
They're all over everywhere, so.
That's true. Very, very fast. The Allen players have shown a lot of speed. And oh no, okay, that's what cost them their second goal right there. But it looks like they were quick to pounce on that and get it back under control. And referee's going to give a free kick to Allen there. And this just about 1 minute left in the game.
A minute.
He looked like he was going to give him a hug there for a second. It's like, how about if we just, become friends here and you don't need to card me? I believe that was Braden Johnson who had that foul called on him. Oh, that was a crucial touch right there. That did a lot. Oh, wait. Referee's going to stop that play for another free kick. A lot of free kicks. Not able to win that one. Most likely going to be an Allen throw-in.
Shout out to the ball people who go and get the balls.
Yes, we do. We do appreciate all of their work. We always called them ball shaggers when we played. We just say, hey, go shag that ball. Freshmen, they normally follow up with that because that was generally what you did when during the varsity games. Freshmen came along and you just had to help out. But to be honest, I think the Volunteers are doing it just because they love the game. That's my theory anyway. And as the half ends, just as Allen was trying for one more attack, we're going to take a 15-minute breather, maybe go run up and down those steps and really get some exercise in.
No, we won't.
We'll think about it, and we will see you in just a bit. All right, and we're back for the second half. CCC
Yeah.
versus Allen. That first half was definitely not boring. 7 total goals. Allen pulled out to an early lead, got it 3-0. Coffeyville responded very quickly, closing their lead to just 1, bringing it 3-2. But Allen responded and got that lead back again. So who even knows where this half is going to go? Seems like it's one of those games where just about nothing would surprise me.
Well, I say let's get the rich one. I say go one.
Coffeyville's going to start making use of all that wind.
I think it'll work in their favor.
Yeah, they just got to keep in mind that when you send a ball like that, it's going to go a lot farther than you think it's going to. Which, as long as you're cognizant of that and you make a run that's appropriate to it, might be a good chance to poach a goal or two.
Poach, we're referring to eggs?
Of course. I love poached eggs.
Yes, those are good.
I've literally only done it once in my life, but they turned out pretty good.
Maybe you need to do it again.
I already achieved perfection the first time. Why do it again? Oh, turns and fires. Well, he fired all right. Fired it up into the stratosphere. Yep, no 3 points for that one in this sport.
No 3 points.
And Allen is on the attack. Ooh, very late challenge. I'd be shocked if the referee doesn't bring that back. He is going to. Looks like Allen's got another chance to blast one into the back of the net. Yeah, late challenge. Missed the ball completely. Coffeyville player is lucky not to receive a yellow card on that one, I think. So, going to get the wall set up here. 5 players discussing who's going to take this. Okay, we're down to 4.
Oh, 3. Oh, 2. We found them.
They may do one of those fun things where everyone steps over and the last person takes a shot. Those are fun indeed. No, not at all.
Completely.
I guess that's what they were kind of trying to imply that they were going to do. Is like, nah, just bap.
Just go ahead and try and kick it in.
Corner kick for Allen.
Right there, I like that. Ready, 2, take 2. We're on YouTube. All right, ready, 1.
Okay, gonna swing that in with his left foot. Oh,
Ooh,
punched away.
Mr. Swift.
Yes,
there,
indeed.
With the hands, knocking it out.
Over the back, I believe that's Alexander, who he had to climb over to knock that one out. And that's going to go a little too far for Allen players. And looks like another corner kick. 3 in a row for Allen.
Wow.
Yeah, good opportunity for them.
Ready, 2, get on the ball a little bit more. Right there, keep that shot. Take 2. Back on, or we're on you 2. Ready, 1.
And we're off for the kick.
On you.
With a slight curve.
And excellent stop there. No problem. Oh, almost makes his way through 3 separate players, but luckily had a good save there at the end.
And then 4th.
Yeah, so far so good, but unfortunately this is something that can only end one way unless you can start to get that back up the pitch. And looks like this is going to end with a 4th corner kick.
5th.
Oh, is this
Right?
the 5th corner kick?
Yes.
There's a lot of corner kicks going on right now. Who's even keeping track?
I am.
Well, then I will leave that to you. And that's at a pretty good position for a player to get a foot on it. And it's going to come off, I believe, a Coffeyville player for another corner kick.
Yay.
I feel like the corner kick lobby owes us some money for how many times we said that.
Maybe. Maybe we just need $1 for each time we say corner kick.
Oh, I would literally say that and nothing else. I would sound like some Smurfs, only Smurfs who are obsessed with corner kicks. Oh, excellent header out of there. Very good. And looks like Coffeyville's finally getting a little breathing room for the first time in the last, I don't know, 3 minutes. Oh, hey, what was that? Oh, you saw that there was some protests coming there from Alexander, who thought that the linesman should have had something to say about it, but in the end, Allen plays ahead. There we go. Excellent clearance there, but it's going to come right back into the danger zone.
Which is where we've been for the last
five
minutes.
This is what they call desperate defending, but okay, looks like it's going to go back. I think was probably offside, I think is what the referee is calling here. But yeah, Coffeyville can take a breather here. That beautiful arc right there. Unfortunately, not going to get as far as he maybe would have liked. But they're going to give up what advantage they might have gained from it. Really fast on those wings, and he's got players dropping into the box. And looks like it's going to get settled on the outside of it. Is he going to take the shot? He will. And Jose is there to smother it.
Their ball handles are really good.
Yes, they are. They're playing like they got the ball attached to their shoe, as they say.
Allen stole the ball right there.
How dare they? I could say steal. It sounds very accusatory. Oh, Coffeyville's got some numbers on the right side, but not able to ultimately get it under control. And try to put some pressure on the defense. Good job to cut that one out, but ultimately, Allen is on the attack again. Oh, that's gonna be a yellow card, yeah. Nope, sorry, you can't run far enough away to escape from this yellow card. Yeah, he knows.
Is that the first yellow card of the game?
No.
No, it's the second.
That's like the 5th yellow card of the game. We've got a
Wow,
lot.
where have I been?
Don't you remember the double yellow card from earlier? The two players who were having some words, and
there you go.
before that, there was at least 2 yellow cards. It's been chippy, as they say, which I think was literally a line I said last half. I think that was Carlos Ventura who received that yellow card. I wasn't 100% positive, but I think that was him. And going to send that deep into the box. Jose should have no problem with that, and he does not. And how are they going to deal with this? Oh, very smoothly. Throw in for Allen here. Definitely pressing hard, looking for an opportunity to extend their lead. Maybe a feeling like in that first half when they took their foot off the gas is what opened up for Coffeyville to get themselves back in the game, trying to keep that from happening. He's got a good cut on that ball, but not able to take it with him the second time. Good stop. Plays it over the top. Finds. I think that's Alejandro on the wing. And, still going to keep control of it, looking to drop it back off. And Allen is once again on the attack. Trying to protest. He just needs to say to the linesman enough words, and then, linesmen tend to change their mind, and then they point the other way and say, you know what, you make a solid point. I see it happen all the time. Now, of course, that has never happened, but I don't know if you ever played any old Super Nintendo soccer games, but in one of the old FIFAs, if a referee was trying to give you a red card, you could literally run away from the referee forever, and he would just keep trying to chase you. And as long as he didn't get to you, he couldn't give you the red card. Granted, the game also would not continue, but I don't know if you ever played a 2-player game with a younger sibling, but you're never going to stop running until they get proper mad. And sending that safely out so Coffeyville can get their defensive shape back.
Which was a nice kick.
It was. It's a quality kick. Give it 7 out of 10. Definitely a B+.
B plus.
Actually, I guess maybe that's just a B. Well, no. Well,
yeah.
I guess technically it's a C, but I'm going on a scale where F would only be like 0, 1, and 2.
0, 1, and 2.
0 would be like he tried to kick it and his foot came off. That's the worst kick. I'm sure it's happened before. And a 10 would be tries to clear it and somehow it goes 100 yards and ends up in the opposing goal, which has actually also happened, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, we did see one of those. We said a comment as we did have one of that came from last year from super long distance. It was amazing when that went in. That's one of those highlight reel worthy goals. And we got an Allen player on the pitch, and his teammate tried to take it quickly, which seems a little rude. With his, maybe make sure your friend there is not seriously injured.
I think he was more focused on trying to win the game here.
Yeah, which, I mean, again, not something to do when you have a player who is down. And looks like the referee's going to say, you know, what happened happened. So let's keep going here. Oh, he's able to win that one. Floats it up, looking for someone running into the box, and safely puts that one out. That was actually the best choice. He had 2 Allen players floating around waiting for him to mess that one up. So just put it out. Nothing to worry about.
2, find the goalie. Or never mind, find the corner.
And another corner kick. I believe that's number 6.
So it's either number 6 or number 16. There have been quite a few of them. Oh, this is an interesting technique. Okay, let's see it. And it's going to be cleared out safely. Coffeyville looking to get in control of this. Control of their own destiny, as it were. Referee says play on. And it's going to go deep into the Allen half. Had Guillerme and Bruno up front, kind of hoping for a chance to get a gift of a ball there that they could turn into a goal, but was not to be. Oh, Allen. Oh, that was so close. One more short pass there, and they would have had a breakaway straight into the box. Instead, they're going to opt to slow it down here. Take their time.
They have such nice kicks, though.
They do, don't they? For a second, I thought you said they had such nice kits, which I guess is true. I do like their kits. I like Coffeyville's, too. It's important. I see you shaking your head, but looking proper like you are a professional footballer is a large part of the game. It's not the most important part, but it counts. Oh, look at that. See? If he hadn't been wearing that great kit right there, he wouldn't have known to charge in like that. Whoa, there's that extracurricular activity where, that Allen player was attempting to slow everything down and get maybe a little bit too friendly. And looks like we had a cloud pass in front of the moon right there, but we're back. And Bruno with the ball on the outside. Nice recovery there. And, Allen player, or rather the Allen goalie, not able to get that under control. So Coffeyville will have, I think, maybe their first corner of this half.
Wow, number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1 for
I can keep track of literally one corner.
Right there. Take 2. We're on you. Keep it steady. Ready, 1.
All right, let's see what he's got. Oh, that was so close. So
Very
well
close.
played. Ultimately, it's going to go out for a goal kick. Very well placed in a good spot to catch someone on the near post. But it looks like that's going to go out for another Coffeyville corner. Yes, we will take it. See if he's going to do a similar one to last time. This time a little bit further out. And, the Allen goalie stretches wide, gets a hand on it, but is not able to settle it. Got an Allen player who was down but springs back up when he realized that no call is going to be made. It was a miracle.
Yes,
We're glad he's okay.
I believe I saw a boot just go up kind of too high.
Yeah, just a little too high, but in the chaos, who can really tell, right? Truth is relative in the chaos of the box. At least, well, now they got VAR as a thing, so we'll see. Oh no, that was an unfortunate clearance. Allen's got numbers and the opportunity, but Jose covers it. Takes a bit of a knock from the Allen player on his back there, but is able to get up. He'll probably consider that fair since that he may feel responsible for that clearance, so he knew he had to win it, and he did. So credit where credit is due. And the wind of the hills will carry that far, far away. Someone will have to send their mom in their SUV to chase after that one.
Good luck.
All right, restarting play here. Allen with the goal kick to the outside, and under heavy pressure from Coffeyville. They're able to get a foot on it, but not able to get control of it, unfortunately. See, desperately trying to put some pressure on that, trying to force a mistake, and they do, giving Coffeyville a throw in here. Oh, clips Allen player from behind. He's going to go down, but oh, okay. I guess that's a throw in for Coffeyville. Okay, all right. I guess referee saw nothing wrong with it. No, I'm not going to complain. Looks like he was going to try to take that on the volley, and I'm not sure if he slipped or if he changed his mind at the end, but ultimately lost control of it. All kinds of fun things going on tonight, right? Still no goals. 16 minutes expired in the second half. I have a feeling both teams are playing a lot more seriously now after that insanity that was the first one.
Yeah, 7 goals.
So if anyone is tuning in late and they're like, oh man, if that's the first half, I can't wait to see how many goals were scored in the second half. Well, plenty of game left to go. Until then, look at all our advertisements in the back. Sonic, Pizza Hut, all kinds of great establishments that you can patronize in Coffeyville, Kansas.
Speaking of advertisement,
Oh,
we do
good.
have a sophomore showcase for baseball at 9 o'clock in the morning versus WSU.
9 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, for those who don't have class, go support.
I have class, but my thoughts are with them. Baseball plays games at the weirdest times. Like, it can be anywhere from 6 a.m. to like 10 o'clock at night. I never know when they consider a game to be appropriate.
Well, it's also the 13th, Friday the 13th.
Oh, so you know it's going to be interesting.
It's also supposed to be a full moon.
Oh, so you know it's going to be interesting.
Yes.
I had to put some emphasis on different words there.
Take 2, on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a lot of sports coming up. Fall is kind of nuts in that regard. In a good way, though. Takes a bit of a long throw in, looking for some bodies in the box. Luis couldn't quite get it in, but Coffeyville attempting to push forward again. Bruno getting his pocket picked, and Allen on the attack again. Just all kind of, yeah, it's definitely
It's everywhere.
definitely all over the place, but there's way too many Allen players, and yet he's not going to give it up that easily. In the end, it's going to be a call against Coffeyville there. And you see some pantomiming going on. One word, 3 syllables. No, I'm bad at charades.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's happy, though. I'm going to go for he's very happy about what just happened. And just going to play it straight back to the goalie. Going to slow the game down a little bit. Going to give Coffeyville a chance to charge back in. Considering that was how Coffeyville got their second goal, I don't know how confident I'd feel about slowing down play in that way, but hey. Whoops.
At least not right there.
Okay, I'm going to back it up. Just a chance to see maybe if they would take it quick. Luis was lurking. You never know. And looks like he's looking for a chance to cross it in. Instead, takes in. Oh wow, good,
Wow,
good
that
catch
was
right there.
good.
That was right on target, going for the far post.
And his throw.
I like how he throws it.
Yes.
Like he doesn't just throw with his arms; he throws with everything.
He throws with his whole body. That's what you're supposed to do. Follow through.
Oh, is that? Is that the rule?
Yes. If you have a ball in your hand, you always have to follow through.
I'm going to get that stitched onto something. I think that sounds very inspirational. Switching the field. And, he's actually able to get a touch on it. Looking for a chance to win it back deep in Allen territory. And they will win a throw-in. And I think that is
Alexander, I believe.
Alexander?
Yes, for the throw-in.
We had a discussion about his name the other day, and I'm pretty sure I got it right, so I'm happy for that.
It's spelled a very unique way.
Yes, and I believe that's pronounced with a CH sound is what we decided, and I'm pretty sure, and yes, because it says that he's from Serbia, and I'm pretty sure that if you are Serbian, that if it ends with a C, it has a CH sound instead. We actually have an American soccer player, Christian Pulisic, which is spelled with a C, and I think his family is Serbian, and normally it would be pronounced with a CH, but he decided he wanted to, quote-unquote, Americanize it, so he goes by that. And that is literally the reason why I know any of this. Also, in my favorite soccer team, there was at least one Serbian player who also pronounced his name like that, so I've got some experience. Turns, is he going to fire? He does, but off of an Allen player who throws his entire body in front of it, sacrificing himself.
He threw his body to the ground.
He did. Good choice, though, but now we've got from all the way into midfield. And a corner kick. I think that is Alexander. Yes, it is. He's going to smash that with his left boot. It's far to the back post. There's a header. It just slides through. He's going to be happy with that one. He was well positioned. He was ready. I love it. And Coffeyville is officially shorting the gap again. So it's back to that dangerous lead we talked about. And it's 5-3. Okay, there's that goal insanity that we were all waiting for.
There we go.
Well, maybe one goal is not quite goal insanity, but let's just say there was the goal that we were waiting for.
Yes, well, you can see them out there cheering each other on to keep going forward.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing that you can say about Coffeyville is that they have not stopped attacking this entire game, and I would like to see them continue. Coffeyville again deep in Allen territory. Fighting for that ball at every turn, not giving the Allen defense a moment of respite. Bruno just adjusting those shin guards, making sure everything's where it should be, and looks like the referee's going to say that was a handball, and Coffeyville is starting to get a little fed up with, the off-the-ball shenanigans and slowing down, which, again, that is just part of the game. I'm not saying that they're wrong to do it, but the referee also seems like he's had just about enough. May have pushed it a little bit too far. So that is probably the 6th yellow card of the game, I believe. We've had quite a few. Not the most in anyone. We've not seen any yellows shown to anyone on the sidelines, for instance. But we'll see. We'll see how the night shakes out. Allen, clips him, misses the ball completely, and Coffeyville will attempt to restart. You can see the Allen player was like, never mind, I didn't mean it. And it's going to go a little bit too far to chase down right there. I believe that was Luis was working for that one. From Brazil, of course. Many Brazilian viewers across the stream. I don't know if it's our most common, but it's definitely up there.
I've always wanted to go there.
I've heard it's beautiful. All right, looks like we're going to have another chance. I think this is, I want to say the third or the fourth corner kick for Coffeyville.
Yes.
Looks like we're going to start first with a substitution.
Which is always good. Let's get some
Oh,
fresh
actually,
legs.
I take that back. This is not a substitution. There is an Allen player on the pitch right now who may have to receive some treatment. Looks like the referee having some discussions with Coffeyville coaching staff. Hopefully nothing but positive things to say. Maybe just giving us some compliments on how we stuck with this game. Who knows? And all right, looks like the referee is back, and we are ready
to kick.
And it's kicked all right. Oh, is he going to take this on the volley? I really hope so. He does. Doesn't quite go probably where he would have hoped it would do, but still good connection on it. Now Allen is on the counter, and well, you could see him tracking that back the whole way. He was watching for that. Very well played.
Speaking of well played, we have
good transition.
We have a volleyball game tomorrow.
Oh, we do. I'm looking forward to that.
Oklahoma Wesleyan.
Wait, didn't we have a volleyball game this evening?
Yes, we have one today, tomorrow, and Friday.
Oh, and I'm being told they won 3-0, 3-0.
That's good.
Which is probably, I'd say, the most common win that we hear from CCC volleyball. They win 3-0 every time. Definitely not complaining.
Me either.
And you said there is another one tomorrow. When was that?
There's one tomorrow here versus Oklahoma Wesleyan JV, and then Friday they have one.
What time is that game against Oklahoma?
They did not specify.
Oh, okay.
They did not specify.
I was wondering if it might be something I might be able to watch.
Which I believe it'll probably be normal times, probably.
Okay.
Like
6:30?
Yeah,
6:30? Yeah, and of course you can stream it just like you're streaming this game. I'm guessing if we got a lot of viewers from Brazil, they probably would like to watch a volleyball game too. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of our volleyball players come from Brazil, so there's a lot of crossover there. All right, throwing from Luis here, trying to find someone in the box. And Allen is on the breakaway again. Have a good opportunity. Alexander slowed it down, and definitely a physical game, which soccer is a very physical game. Most people don't realize that until you start seeing close-ups of people spilling to the turf.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous game with people getting hurt and boots going up higher than they should.
Yes, I think that's maybe one of the main reasons why I stopped playing, because I don't think I'm as brave. Okay, hang on, I'm going to rephrase that. I'm not as brave as these men right here, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to get hurt if I stay here. I'm just going to go find a different scholarship, a less physical one. All right, excellent play from Alejandro on the wing. Links up, sends it deep into the center. Actually, this could fall very well for him.
Wow.
He could beat the goalie just barely got it. Almost bobbled it. Could have ended very poorly for him, but well played. He's had a pretty good game. And once again, on the attack. Whoops. Miscommunication there. I think he was leaving it for his teammate who was in the middle of making a run. Would have liked that probably a little bit further ahead. So Allen's going to play keep away here in the back unless Coffeyville's willing to press forward.
Which I think they figured out their game plan.
Yep. Oh,
I surely have.
the referee had to dodge that one. And looks like that's going to go for an Allen throw. Oh, excellent. Cut that out, and good touch back to
Coffeyville
Bruno,
side.
who sends that forward, and they're really hunting for that goal right there. You saw Alejandro was in a good spot for it, but again, just went up a little too far for him.
Yeah, which is, I go back to my gameplay statement where they're trying to get them to go up farther.
I think they should go up further. I think that is what has led to at least one of the Coffeyville goals was like you can stay in the back and you can play with it as long as you want, but it's a really bad place to lose possession. So Coffeyville putting a lot of pressure on him, it could force that exact sort of error, just enough to deflect that out of danger. And Coffeyville looking to play it up. The referee says play on, and play on they do. Oh, love that. Showing off some of those high boot skills.
Yes, kicks are important.
High kicks are even more important. And that is going to travel a little ways over the bar, let's say. I have to go fetch that back, get it back into. Looks like we've got some substitutions going on right now while Jose directs the new players. I like his more casual way of doing it. You see so many goalies are just screaming their heads off. He's waving a little bit.
Yeah,
He's like a conductor.
the communication is very important.
I remember, I think it was maybe like 5 years ago. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm going to shut up, see if he can win this. He does win it. Doesn't have any help, though. There's his help. There's his help. Oh, was leaning too far back. Coffeyville still has a chance. Still has a chance. Oh, my, excellent skills there. Man, he just dragged that back and created a chance out of nowhere. Oh, that was really good. Okay. He could have taken the shot, but that's at an awful angle, and his chances of scoring were nil. Playing it back like that, I don't know if he was expecting to receive it because he could have just put his boot straight through it, knocked it forward. But that was a very well worked play. All of that is exactly what you want to see. This last 15 minutes might give Coffeyville a surprise chance to get something back in this, which seems like a good time to mention that if they were able to tie this up, it does lead to overtime, which I know is exciting for all the very tired people in this, but it's totally exciting for me, and I'm the old one here, so you guys can probably handle it. And, oh, okay, it's going to go a little too far. 15 minutes indeed, and going to put some pressure on the Allen defense, who's spreading out a little bit. And that's exactly the type of turnover we want to force. And now a chance to create something wide open there. Takes it on the first time.
Oh.
Allen defender was wise to it, though. Really, really well done. And this is where you start to wonder what's going to happen. Coffeyville asking questions. And Alejandro with the throw-in. Plenty of help. Lots of white jerseys who can give him a hand here.
Yes, but Allen just keeps attacking with trying to get the ball away from them.
Well, now they're stuck deep in their own half with the throw-in, which is never a great place to be in, although I'm sure they'll feel rather confident with 2 goals difference, but still, things can change. They've come close to changing, actually.
Time goes fast.
That's true. Life comes at you hard. Oh, look at that. Just gave it straight back to him. That's what we like to see. Haven't seen a lot of that in the second half, so good on that player. Nice bicycle kick, but ultimately does not find a Coffeyville player. And, oh, coming up fast from the outside, attempting to insert himself into that play.
Ooh, and a little slip up there.
His skills are so good, he tripped himself up. And, oh, that one was a little much. And surprise turnover. But looks like that's going to be cleared out handily. No worries from Derek there. Was there to be Johnny on the spot. Sorry, I just love the referee was the one who snagged that out of the air. You don't see that too often. Oh, there it is. Back into the box. We've got a chance here. And, wow, that defender was putting in a shift.
He grabbed that ball really fast.
Yeah, he had some help from his teammate there. And, oof, clips him. But the referee says continue. Potentially a dangerous one. And looks like he is going to go ahead and go down and take the free kick. Alexander disagrees. The referee, okay, good. He's going to show a little respect there.
You see the ref talking to a couple of the players.
Yeah, I mean, things have, I think, gotten a little less aggressive because things were starting. There's always that time when you're afraid a game is going to start to spiral out of control. And I think the ref actually did a pretty good job getting it back under control. You throw out a few well-timed yellow cards, you give a few talks, and just to hope that they listen. And it seems like we're back to a good pace of the game. And, hey, it seems to be working in Coffeyville's favor. They've had the most chances here in the last 10 minutes or so. Oh, long ball as it pops up off the turf. Just couldn't quite settle it.
That would have been great.
If
he got
well, it's difficult under any circumstances to get a good foot on that. And, hey, looks like he has done his job by winning it back. Unfortunately, right back to Allen.
As it has been all game.
Well, we say that, and now Coffeyville's got a chance, but nope. Cuts out the danger, and that's going all the way out for an Allen throw-in. I believe that was Carlos Ventura had a foot on that ball. Got a lot of feet on those ball. That ball, though. I guess there is technically more than one.
There's multiple ones, yes.
It's normally not at the same time, but yes.
Although there was that one time when there was two out.
The referee is going to give another. All right, looks like we've got a free kick for Allen. A lot of away fans on the other side of the stadium cheering on their team. And, referee going to make some accusations of time wasting here, perhaps? Or just maybe trying to inform him of exactly what the play should be. Okay, so maybe just a little bit of confusion as to what exactly the play was. And long ball, almost all the way into the penalty box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and those of us who are looking out the window here, forgetting that there's a couple-second delay, really ruining the tension for those of us who are hearing what's going on. A lot of gas and fuse. That's not something you all watching on the stream have to worry about.
It helps us a little bit.
It did actually get it actually did get my heart rate down because, like, okay, this is looking pretty rough, but I've got a feeling it's not going to go in. So with less than 10 minutes to go, Allen's best chance of a long while, and tries to hit that with the side of his boot, just smash it forward, and claiming he was dragged down. The referee is not agreeing with that, and
I agree with him.
We agree with that. Take that, ref. And it's going to go all the way back to the Allen goalkeeper, who decides to take a quick cat nap.
That would be great right now.
I know,
I'm a
right?
little tired.
I just imagine how tired he must be between the posts all night. He's battling over that ball. Who's going to win it? I feel like he was trying to do something a little tricky there, and it just got away from him. But hey, no harm, no foul. Woof. Kind of got tripped up a bit, but legal
right
contact according to the referee, and I think I agree with him. He was just kind of in a weird position. And looks like they're going to try to bring it back a little bit. Don't think they were quite prepared for that. So now is Coffeyville going to play up and try to force a turnover here?
Which now it's going back and forth.
It is, and that is exactly what we want to see, because Coffeyville will have a chance. He settles it. He's got a little bit of help. Plays it to the right. Oh, no. Wait it. Oh, not in a million years did he expect that to bounce off the post and right back to his feet. He's not going to be too happy with that. But, again, there was really nothing to do with it. Great cut there to the right to give himself some space and a chance to fire it in. Well-placed shot. Just, we forgot that someone came here last night and they squished the goals together a little bit. Otherwise, it would have gone in easily.
Maybe it was the ghost.
Okay, looks like we have some subs and we're ready to continue. And just lofts that back into Allen territory. That's why they call it a lofty goal, because you just hope that somehow it ends up in the back of the net. Speaking of which, just gonna. Oh wow, he actually had someone charging up the flank there who almost got a foot on it. Which again, that's difficult under any circumstances. That ball was traveling. That ball was traveling like a rocket. But still, that is what you want to see, though. Looking for those opportunities, looking to maybe poach a goal. Oh, not able to get under control. I believe it's, I think that's Breno, who was both our man on the wing and the one trying to keep that ball in play. Again, coming to us all the way from Brazil, so you could say that about a lot of our players.
And not just soccer.
Yep.
Every other sport also.
Well, definitely more than one, that's for sure.
That one went to the stands.
Yeah, of course, as Dirk and I like to in fact, as I was scrolling through just out of curiosity, just looking at the start, we have Puerto Rico, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, England,
Ooh.
Brazil, Independence, Kansas. So, yeah, we have quite a few Brazilian players in our starting lineup, which is good. Oh, he's got some help here on the outside. That's going to fall sweetly for him, and that's going to travel a long way away from here. I think he made the right choice hitting that on the first try while he still had a good angle on it, but he just hooked his foot underneath it and sent it sailing away.
Yeah.
So with less than 5 minutes to go, Coffeyville's going to have to hope for if not a miracle, at least some advantageous situations here. Oh, looks like the referee is going to bring that back for a Coffeyville free kick, and with the distance and the wind, there's kind of a, I mean, you really could just try to blast it from long distance, but in this case, if you could just float that up, get it to about the top of the penalty box, the 18-yard box, I think we could see another Coffeyville goal. We're hoping here. So Vitor, no, he blasts it. He flat out blasted it.
Full blasted.
And, yeah, that is going to go out for a goal kick for Allen. And looks like there's some discussions here. The referee, just, again, trying to keep the game under control. You don't want to lose control right here at the very end. Just no cards necessarily given out. Just talking to everyone and making sure we're all best friends.
Or acquaintances.
Yeah. Comrades? No, acquaintances. And looks like we're still having some discussions there. This time the referee speaking to the Allen coach, maybe giving him some words of encouragement. And he's saying, let's continue. So here we go. And Allen with a good opportunity to play it forward, but that's going to be cut out. That was Ventura with the foot on it there. Excellent work there. Is able to get it through, gets clipped in the end, and the referee's going to bring that one back for a free kick. And Bruno is through with this. And, oh, very nice.
Okay.
Finds him on the wing. He's able to pick it up this time, but he's not going to be able to get rid of it that easily. Coffeyville has a chance to reset the play with Alexander sending it in, blocked by the defense. Bruno once again a part of that, and Allen charging out, but cannot get to their own midfield with Vitor already on it, sending it back forward, and then it's going back into the center, and the goalie smothers that.
He does a very good job of catching the ball.
Yeah, I think he's starting to realize that there is a very real danger that even in these waning minutes, things can turn on a dime. So if they want to maintain their lead, they have to be wary of that sort of thing. And the goalie has actually had a very, very good game. Are you catching your breath? Believe it or not, this is a normal soccer game. So, I mean, yeah, you can say it's a little bit chippy and it's exciting and it's chaotic, but that describes a lot of soccer games, which is why we love it. I can hear Zach actually has been talking up the virtues and the joys of soccer just off camera, so it finally won him over.
Damn.
And now he's claiming that soccer has the dumbest rule in sport, which then he mispronounced as offsides. Clearly a Philistine. Feel free to talk about much dumber rules in sports in the comments, ones that are much more difficult to understand than offside.
Oh, and still kept the ball from a slip-up.
Oh, that was actually a very clever idea to just leave that. And ultimately, that may give Coffeyville a chance to attack. They got 3 men up, 1 coming from the back. It's kind of a little bit of confusion over who to send it to. Ultimately, maybe sent it to him with a little too much on it for him to get it under control. Don't want to walk away too far because he could just end up dropping it again and hanging out. But
you know, I believe that time wasting is every human's superpower.
That's true. I'm actually super good at that now that you mention it. Yeah, I actually during the last Men's World Cup, I was reading an article that analyzed, which teams waste the most time. And they did it by looking at, the amount of time it takes to take a throw-in and a goal kick, because those are the most, those are the normal places where people waste the most. And it was who you'd expect. I'm not going to name any names because I know we got viewers from all over the world, but it's who you think it is. All right, one last chance to grab a goal here at the dying embers of the game. Might not be enough to tie it up, but enough to put one more on the board, which would make them feel great about it, I imagine. It'd make me feel great, and speaking of feeling great, that could have been amazing, but again, not able to quite get it. It was at full extension trying to. And in these last 5 seconds, it looks like Allen's going to be happy to see that through, and that is going to be all the soccer for tonight. Unfortunately, Well-fought game by both teams. 8 goals total. Allen and Coffeyville. Definitely not a slow-paced game. One we were happy to be here to see. And we will get another chance to see them in action. And we can look forward to that. I believe they have Saturday games, don't they?
I believe their next game.
Because I know they've got. I know at Wednesday there's another 5 and 7 women's and men's game at least. But I was
Yeah.
pretty sure there was one on Saturday as well.
I believe it's Friday.
Oh, is it Friday? Really?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, hey, then there's always more to look forward to. Again, go to Red Raven Athletics. You can find the schedule for both men's and women's soccer and all the other sports. Thank you for staying with us, and we'll see you next time.